Wow, 419.9 feet. That is probably the best today. Okay, here's the final heavyweight. Ooh. Oh, it was a little late on the giveaway, so therefore we're talking maybe 100 feet. Too bad, because we saw this one earlier, put it out there at least a couple 100 feet. But it's all in the design, all in the luck of the draw. So this is Apple Danny saying on this wet third pumpkin chunkin, we're eagerly awaiting the simultaneous launch. Everyone is ready. Here we go. At the sound of the air horn, they're going to launch the pumpkin. Wow! Oh! It's raining pumpkins! This is Apple Daddy saying this is a great wet day. Had to be here to enjoy it.
And I appreciate you guys coming out in this weather. I tell you, we pumpkin chuckers just don't know enough to get out of the rain. Huh? Hardcore out there. So hopefully we've had 2 years. This is our third annual. The other 2 years have been just beautiful weather. So anyway, as soon as they show up, we'll get on to the awards. It's the juniors, the lightweight, the middleweight, youth, the open middleweight, and then the heavyweights. And then, as you know, man, I don't know if I explained this to you, but what we're going to do is you guys are not only competing in categories, the 4 categories, but you're actually competing against each other in the sense that the grand prize goes to the most efficient. Dave Jordan, who's not here, like I don't know if I mentioned, this is sort of his brainchild, and he should be here doing this, but we had breakfast this morning and he fell ill. So he's doing fine, but doctor said, you're gonna stay here. But what he's figured out mathematically is how to multiply this up. You understand that the lightweight is 1/5 of the 100-pounders, and the 100-pounders are 1/5 of the 500-pounders. So, not greater minds than I can calculate to find out what is the most efficient trebuchet here. So it could be the littlest guys or the biggest guys who's thrown the farthest for their size, and that's who gets the grand prize. So you are, like I say, competing not only in your division but against the others. And of course, congratulations everybody. You all set the world record today on simultaneous pumpkin chuckins using trebuchets. So give yourselves a hand. Admittedly, it's a category that I don't believe existed before. There was, I think, what, 12, 14 of us, something like that. But since it's never been done, we are now in the record books. These gentlemen here were good enough to film it, and that's the proof. We need to send that in, verify that, you know, they can look down the line, see the video, count the trebuchets, and we're in good shape for that. So consider yourselves part of the world record trebuchet, pumpkin chucking, something, you know. This is the results. These, what makes it a little more difficult is that some of you folks were a little overweight or the height or something, and I, not being a mathematician, there's a mathematical program that has to run to determine, sort of correct for that, even the playing field, as it were. We're going to start with the lightweight division. Is it Super Stunner? Good job, guys. In lightweight, the #1 position goes to Terminator. All right.
So that's the second place of Super Stunner, is that right?
Yeah, you guys were second, and Terminator was first. All right, and this is the 100-pound category for youth, that is 17 and under. Third place went looking for a satisfying split. That's one of it. Okay, thanks guys, good, terrific job. second place. Team moving forward, second place. Okay, again, this is the middleweight youth division. First place goes to Pumpkin Chuckin Airlines. All right, again, this is the middleweight division, 100 pounds, but this is for the 18 and older class. And it looks like the number 3 went to Team Wagner. Team Wagner, are they here?
No, we'll take it for him. We'll take it for him. Yeah, we're friends with the guy.
All right.
Take a picture of it.
Middleweight open class is dead weight. Dead weight. And the number 1 middleweight division, he goes to Sonny Plattsburgh. Great job.
Well, do you need another one? That's okay. Team picture. Take a team picture.
Up to the heavyweight division. This is 500 pounds. Those are the big guys. And third place on that goes to Pumpkin Bane.
It's a message, Sam. You gotta come back.
All right, heavyweight division, second place goes to Weeblows Battery 2. Thanks so much. Great job, guys. All right, the number 1 position, 500 pound Dante's Inferno. Okay. The overall best, this is not much of a surprise, goes the grand prize for the longest distance, Weapons of Medieval Destruction. Listen guys, I want to thank you all for coming out, for participating. I hope you had fun. I'm sorry about the weather and the mud, but you guys were such good sports for hanging in there through all this. As usual, we'll be doing this again next year. I don't know that we have the we have a date.
We've been keeping it the first Sunday in October.
Okay.
The field will probably just keep aiming for that.
Okay.
So let's look at it the first Sunday in October.
Okay, so let's plan on first Sunday in October. Gives us 364 days to tweak. Trebuchets, got the pumpkins.
Better weather.
Yeah, and great for weather. Mark, come on up. Listen, for you guys who haven't met, this is our host, Mark Boyd.
Hello, buddy.
And
thank you all for coming, because without you all putting all these hours into making these trebuchets, we wouldn't have this show. It's been a great fundraiser for the Cambridge Rotary and the Lowell Family Center.
I'm sorry, say that again. Which ones? I didn't know.
The Cambridge Rotary Club, and we do a lot of outreach to different things all around the community.
Right.
And then also the Lowell Family Center out of Morrisville. We do a lot of outreach with family-oriented and children education, all that stuff. So
Right.
the big thing is we had a fun time doing it. You know, if we can have this many people on a day as crappy as this and yucky as this, that really gives testament to what's going on.
Yeah.
But we're only going to be able to grill so much because where are we going to park it? I do have to grill cross here too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think you have to give that up for a
I
couple.
don't know about that.
Listen, guys, I also want to bring up the guys who volunteered. Come
A
on,
lot of
guys.
volunteers.
Without Dave was like our linchpin, Dave Jordan, who hopefully will be here next year and better coordinate our efforts here. But he was our linchpin, so these guys really had to pick up a lot of slack. All of a sudden at 9:30, 10 o'clock, hey, guess what? Dave's not coming. You're in charge. So I think they did a great job. All right, guys, thanks so much. Have a safe trip.
So long from the fields of Cambridge in the rain. Bye-bye.
God, I just walked by a mirror and I look like death itself. My own clothes don't fit me right. It's 4 in the morning, I put my notebook on the shelf and call it a night. I know what makes her angry, I just don't know what keeps her coming round. Out here in this lonely border town. Out here in this lonely border town. The word came up from Boston that I might be moving on. I nearly fell apart. There were things I hadn't shown her in the short time that I'd known her. She was in my heart. I struggled with my words and tried to tell her she was welcome to stick around. Out here in this lonely border town. I'd like for you to have these. I pointed to the stack of notebooks on the shelf. I've kept them up through the years. I stopped and wiped the tears and composed myself. I gave her all my drawings and my writing, emptied out the lost and found. Out here